Definitely an option. I don't see anything wrong with it. What do we got?
Arc
Warden.
As much as the game keeps like getting longer and longer, then he's gonna get more and more farm.
Void for resolution.
Mediocre attack damage and very low armor and mobility.
Oh, Roger.
So Legion can take advantage.
He could be in trouble. Infernal Blaze just coming off cooldown now for AUY, so gets the stun, gets the slow. The Stomp, however, did not connect. He turns to go for the Void, but so slow thanks to the 3 points of Sticky Napalm. And when Envy throws in the Wraiths, hiding in the trees, they're going to throw a secondary one. Is there a TP support to come in? Radiant have already scanned, but it was too late. Paradise and AUI were further west. These Rays just continue to connect on the mark. There's so many heroes up on top, because remember, you're doubling the Envy, not to mention, while all this is going on, Resolution arrives with a big Chronosphere. He's caught Pylite Die. They're going for the Arc Warden. It's Eternal Envy they're going to bring down. This one is not a fake one. Pylite Die will manage to retreat.
Okay with this, but trading a tier 4
That's the real Eternal Envy. He's still up there. Silenced up, Roger falls down from the sky, but now they just beat into him. Sonic Wave, and Ben is not mucking around.
When Empire are grouping up to try to take a fight or to push or whatever, Cloud9 can just avoid them.
He's found MSS, jumps in, starts off with a duel. They got the damage required to kill MSS off, or do they? Eternal Envy is Boy in the bubble, and now Boy in the grave. He's actually alive. MSS turns in to keep the fight going. Disruptor will be picked off. You can say goodbye to Ghostic, and Night Stalker revealed from the weave. The stun cannot reach in time.
The vision advantage, and they can pick the fights that they want to take, more or less, if they present themselves.
Well, they've presented one as the Doombringer. AUI, that's Eternal Envy, trying to help him out in the bottom lane again. The bubbles arrive. And Fada, he's got Blink Dagger. Resolution's got a Chronosphere, but he caught the Queen of Pain inside of it. He does have the damage now coming outside of it once more, but Roger, what can he do? They want Eternal Envy, but Pylite Die! The grave is there! Eternal Envy will survive. Resolution will help finally bring him down, but at what cost? You've already lost the Queen of Pain, but Pochka being buffed up by Ghostic with press the attack, trying to get him some distance away from Fada. Even the Courier is being used as bait, while Resolution battling against Pylite Die. Finally, he'll get that kill, not realizing MSS is on the hill. They don't know he's there. He's got the Blink Dagger to get back down again. He'll use it now to head south.
On daytime?
Yep. They're smoked up, they're looking for the opening. Actually. Courier's running out, the MSS revealed for a second, but he gets the lasso. It's over on the Legion Commander. Not to mention the Stun and Disruptor means no extra disable, but they didn't focus their damage. So Ghostic, he's got some movement speed to try and escape from this, and maybe into the trees. Problem is he's still burning. MSS gonna help out with that. The Firefly, it'll wear off in a second, but a second is long enough. Legion Commander will fall in the northern trees. It's not that great, actually. Pylite Die. Perfect positioning around the back to blink in. Resolution not wanting any piece of that. Time walks away from the fight. Now triggers up the Shadow Blade. They do not have detection around him at the moment.
Fata felt very safe. He has his BKB and he was woven. So was Doom. Doom gets
this is what they want. Bring him into the duel. And Doombringer is falling. Pylite can't get close enough. In fact, Pylite Die solo chronoed up by Resolution. He'll finish the job. So it is a 1-for-2 trade-off. You did lose the Disruptor, but Resolution turns his attention towards Fada. BKB starts protecting him, and it's actually Ghostic who's in trouble. Fada blinks over to him, realizing he is not any threat from the rest of Team Empire.
So they got those 2 picks early and lost their Disruptor, and I'm just wondering what was keeping the Queen of Pain so far away.
Yule Scepter onto Fada, they're bringing in extra help. He doesn't have his BKB, he's got 17 one-charges. Envy gonna put down the protection bubble. Resolution wants to come in, Time Dilation is gonna help out with that one. Firefly, however, so much damage, but so is the Sonic Wave. FN, they end Fada's killing spree and blinks away. Queen of Pain will survive to get a double kill onto MSS, but the fight's not done yet. AUI TPing over towards the Shrine, but then a glimpse back, Eternal Envy locking him in. The electronic wall, but Pylite Die gives him a secondary life. That Dazzle Grave on the money, and they are still going to retreat. No extra glimpse.
It could be a thing.
Team Empire, here they come. Resolution, look for a target. MSS is just to the north. I haven't broken the smoke yet. Resolution under the cover of Shadowblade. We'll see Eternal Envy. Chronos him up while the duel is on the DK. They're separating the targets, and the Sonic Wave will connect on both. Fada is deleted, but they still want Eternal Envy. Now Envy makes another copy of Envy as he retreats his real Envy back to the tier 3 tower, but there's a rest of support. Pylite Die still there with Shallow Grave intact. The Doom is out. It's on the Queen of Pain. She's already committed most of her abilities, and the Shallow Grave is used on Eternal Envy for the moment. In comes the overwhelming odds, and the damage from Maposhka will do the last bit of damage. Flame Break will tick down a couple of the Team Empire players, but Maposhka TP out just in time. The Fountain Regeneration will allow him to live, and 2 cores for Cloud9 lost. AUI is coming out for some level of revenge, but now FN can turn with a time dilation. What have they got to really help him out? A shallow grave from Pylai Die? Well, that's one thing, but MSS and Pylai Die, they say, bro, you got yourself into this mess. You gotta deal with it. You're dead. This is actually Fada getting voided up. Maposhka gonna glimpse him back. The wall is there. He has the BKB, so not gonna commit much more until Resolution gets the perfect Chronosphere. It got Arc Warden as well. The Shallow Grave, it got to reach the Dragon Knight, but Pylai Die Ghostic finds his position, gets the duel on him. They can bring down the clone as well. Eternal Envy is gone. You know the graph is swinging up, but there's still a lot of fun for Cloud9 to get. You're running a BT Arc Warden who can do shenanigans like this, killing off Maposhka from the bottom.
There's a lot of confidence from Rezo here. 2 things. First of all, this movement pattern. Secondly, he bought a butter.
He found a real
he doesn't have buyback, man.
He's chronoed him up. Eternal Envy's in trouble with Scythe Defiance. Does he get it off in time? Pylai Die will be there for the Shallow Grave. They'll throw down the Storm, but it doesn't actually control up AUI. MSS instead on the Resolution, broken free by the press. The attack, Doombringer dueled up. Does he have enough damage? I don't believe so. In fact, the Doom is regenerating. 1 charges as well, but it's the damage done inside the base. Cloud9 having to buy back an Eternal Envy. MSS will pop to FN's Orchid. And Cloud9 are falling like flies inside their own base, and this allows Team Empire to push in. Eternal Envy will attempt the defense. Fada in close. Let that Dragon Knight do the work up against the Night Stalker, but they don't have the detection. They don't see anybody, but they have the Scythe Defiance. Resolution picked up for the moment. MSS trying to do the damage with a Firefly. Can't stay close enough. Fada, well, misses the breathe fire, blink away from FN, and here we go for round 3. The Orchid, actually the Bloodthorn, onto the DK, who gets dueled up, and the Sonic Wave, combining with the Chrono Shallow Grave, will still keep Fada alive. Eternal Envy's clone will not be so lucky. The Lasso pulling Maposhka further up. They're trying to stop his control factors, and the Doom is actually on Faceless Void, combining up with a little bit more damage from that Infernal Blade. Maybe they can kill off Resolution. The Glimpse will pull him away. MSS has to do the work. The last man in the front line, the Aegis Immortal, will now allow FN to come back to life. He blinks. He's going closer towards the Dire base. Meanwhile, MSS is finally brought down, but it's all about the man who's currently squatting in the home of Cloud9. FN for 925 gold. They're on the front lines. Resolution running around, actually takes his boots out of his infantry so he can use that fresh BKB he's got. Jumps in, where's your control? He's got it in spades. Manda style out, time dilation, at least Envy's got the bubble available, so AUI rather tanky. Resolution still looking for that DPS. You've got Dazzle, but the silence is perfect from Roger. He actually gets the silence up, so there's no Shallow Grave, and they'll actually get both of them down. MSS went for the drag, so at least there's something in return. Maposhka dies for the cause for the 2 hero kills. Oh, right now Resolution and Ghostic are doing Roshan, so Cloud9, I don't think they have that time.
Roger's getting some really good info here.
Is there. Will it be enough? There is actually the kill. It goes the way of the Radiant side, and maybe with the control, Eternal Envy. BKB dueled up, the bubbles are down, and Lasso pulling back the Faceless Void, but the Sonic Wave from FN's going to arrive. Shallow Grave allowing Eternal Envy to stand his ground, but MSS will not be so lucky. Eternal Envy trying to Hurricane Pike himself away, but Maposhka, he had the damage, and it looks like Empire, they have the fight. Fada is the last man standing, and he is trapped at the front of the pit. Now time locked up, and he really wishes he could go back in time. Captain Hindsight, Cloud9 in a horrendous position. A double kill for Resolution. Double buybacks out from Cloud9, but this is scrambling defense to keep themselves in TI. And FN's bringing the momentum for the last lane to bring in Megas. In favor of Team Empire, Resolution doesn't care. Silver Edge is under the tower. MSS looking for the lasso, able to grab it. That Lincoln Spear won't break it free, but Ghostic will press the attack. And AUI, FN controls him with the Sonic Wave. AUI is actually going to pop from that. Meanwhile, up in the top fight, the Storm is nice. Fada not trapped inside the wall, but the Chronosphere is perfect. Cloud9 locked in time, space, and they may be removed right now. FN's doing the work. MSS won't make it home. And GG, Team Empire have taken out Cloud9 in round 1 of the lower bracket of TI7.
They read them very well. I think we're doing all of their smokes for a consistent, like, I think 40 minutes failed. Yeah, they simply did not find a fight that they could win in. And Empire kept setting up good kills, kept taking the better fights, and kept getting extremely farmed. Got the Roshans, got the towers. It's a pretty long game. It was beyond the hour.
Yep.
Classic Art Warden game.
It definitely stretched out.
From the 25-minute mark on, it just really felt like an Empire game. You always know there's this comeback potential of the Art Warden, but it's under the condition that either the Empire team brute force into them, get caught and lose heroes, or that Cloud9 find the correct opportunity, and it didn't really present itself to them.